Nope. Game. Whew. Wow. I am sick and I'm not talking much, but I'm locking in. Because this is the last day I have to get Mythic before travel takes me away till the end of the month. But let's go. Can we do it? I have a big diamond and I have my weapon of choice. Blue-white control. I can't help it but talk. I have to stop. This card is really good. Finally, there's answer. I love this one of so much. Okay. Reanimator, we do have a rest in peace. That was not a good play. I should have played the fountain. Lock in! See if it comes down to 2 life. Two bookworms, 2 rips. Focus is on getting enough land so that Consult digs for the rest in peace. Although we probably cast one right here. Although, okay, 2 greeters. Feels like we have time. Really does feel like we have time to kick our Consults. But, I mean, the pace is quickened for sure. Let's just do it. Like, that is a stocked graveyard. Oh, look, that was easy. And the question is, like, do you play it? And what you want to have is a counterspell to protect it. And while we have an answer, I'm not that worried. So we have time to dig for the counterspell to protect the rest in peace, because Wistfulness is in these decks now. The Saga is in these decks. You gotta protect it. Also, we're gonna have to clear this board because this is 4 points a turn, so we've got 4 turns. Unless we're just gonna get lost this, but we'll find a board wipe. They didn't even discard. Okay. Pick the spells. Okay, one more land. We don't have Cavern, but even if they do, Answer can counter the ability. We have to take some hits. Let's see what they do. They hit the Awaken. Okay, that gets an Awaken out of their hand. We did want that. You think they have another? They might if they snapped that off. Let's remove some of the clock. We have 3 steps now. We can protect rest in peace. That's what we were waiting for. Now we just have to clear up these greeters. Down to 10. Yeah, there's the Awaken. Thought they had another one. Their deck is still just full of dorks that'll beat us to death. Oh my god. I mean, well, guys, not much you can do about that. Too good. They're too good at Magic for me. And now we need to draw a card draw again. I don't think we put any on the bottom, so we still have Consults and stock ups to locate. They're hitting lands. That keeps the clock low. That's important. But I think we lost this game just on that. We'll see. How much can we take from 2 town greeters, huh? There's 3 Day of Judgments and an Ultima in the deck that we haven't been able to draw. There's one. But we are dead. That is really good. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have wrathed. That was foolish. Wait. Oh yeah, rest in peace. Those cards are gone. Rest in peace is a good card. Now we can remove this and then turtle up. We're fine. Sick is sick, guys. I need your mercy. Interesting. If I take the land, I can hold up the answer, but I don't think it's important with 2 board wipes. So let's just be ready to wipe the board. Nice. And sometime in here, Restless Anchorage can get to work. Overlord of the Bale Mark, which gets back the Mind Bitten. What do you guys think? Does that resolve? There are 26 cards in the deck. I mean, do we just want to counter this? Kinda. It's my only counter. I guess I should save it. Like right now, if they get Bringer, what do they get? Not that much. Let's see what they do. Like if they play this, it might just go for Deceit. No, they're just gonna hold. That's fine too. Okay, stock me up again. Nice. Yeah. Okay. You just keep waiting. That's how we win. Patience, right? Okay, they are passing. What are they waiting for, do you think? Need a discard to hand size? Huh. Okay. Do that. You think they're waiting for Cavern? Maybe. Deceit? Probably Deceit. Okay. So they had to pay a black, so they don't get the double green. Is this just supposed to be Wistfulness? Okay, that won't do much, right? It's just gonna draw a discard. That's interesting. They don't get the other effect because they had to pay a black. That's why Wistfulness isn't that good with Superior Spider-Man. Not as good as... It's still worth having in the deck, but it's not nearly as good as Deceit. Yeah, they're using their maps. Maybe because they saw that get lost. Boom. The lethal threat you got there, but it's gone. Look how much land they have compared to us. We just haven't drawn much land to this game. Let's go for it again. Guess I'll hit it with the counter. Gotta start using those counters somewhere. There's a demo field. Hold up the answer, cast the stock up. There we go. 15 cards. Let them have nothing. When Cavern comes, that's when we have to have Glenn Alendra's answer, which means we have to counter the Deceit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And what's that leave us? 2 mana open? Not much, but let's do it. Do nothing, win game. Love it. See if we can cut down on their lands. We still got 3 more demolition fields in here. Maybe we can make No More Lies good if they can't hit a basic. And if they do hit a basic, that's less time left in their deck. Two fields, but you really just want the consult and the steps. We'll have to draw those eventually. Maybe. Give judgment is fine. I mean, maybe we just discard lies, let's be real. It's not doing much. And eventually if they hit the cavern, it won't do anything. Let's cast this. Okay, field. Get lost. Yeah, removal. Can't be too bad. Might just discard it, but we'll see. I just discard the other lies. I discard the land. Lies could still be useful. Just wait. Just wait, just wait, just wait. There's the cavern. Here's the Mind Bitten. So, what's going to happen when this comes back? The Arden's going to give everything haste. I can kill the Arden, though. I could just let this stuff come back, but I think we just play it safe and counter the abilities. Because this is the last one? No, there's one more. The Hex. Yeah. I'm telling you, enough demo field and we'll turn on No More Lies. They'll be great. Uh-huh, another Hex, yep. Get lost. You don't want maps? Okay. Fine with me. That seems like a concession. Well, they had the solution to rest in peace, but they weren't able to get where they needed to go from there. Just win, get mythic. Just win, get mythic. Go back to bed. Be a phlegmy mess. I mean, hey, we're on the play and we get to hit them with No More Lies. What could be better? We don't have double white. We have double white. Magic's easy. Just draw what you need. Okay, Boros, usually aggressive. Could be Jeskai. Definitely aggressive. All right, tokens. So stock up then Day of Judgment, or we use our 3 steps ahead now. Let's stock up. What do we need? More board wipes seems really good, and I'll just take another stock up. Why not? And the Neem Pakal. Okay, what do you guys think? Do we take a punch and stock up again? I think we do. Another stock up. This is now getting This is now getting into hit your land drops territory. So I'll take this land. Just hit your land drops and win. It's fun. It'd be nice to have a spell snare to go with this to counter like a 2-mana follow-up, but we'll see. So how hard do you think an Anim Pakal can hit me? Real questions. Suki. What does that mean? Okay, we take 4. Sure. 1 mana open. Is that a protection spell? Maybe. It's Ultima. It's more mana efficient, and I don't think I'll have to pick off an artifact in this matchup. So it's more likely we try to get to where we can double spell with Day of Judgment followed by a counter spell. Yep, there's the sharpshooters. Land drop, Day of Judgment. There's only 1 sweeper left in the deck, which is something we have to consider. Or not. Fine. Double sweeper. Dead. Thank you to the sponsors of my sick butt, Dragon Shield and CoolStuffInc.com. Check them out with the links in the description and the promo code CGV5. It works at both sites. Just got a message from one of my future worst possible guests about what they want to play when they visit. That's exciting. Little teaser for you guys. A guest we haven't had in over a year. The most helpful of weavers. Sure. Tempting to just kill this because of Shard Mage's Rescue, but let's see if they add to their board or not. They're a flight. I'll just counter it. Yeah, it does feel like they have a rescue, which is really bad for us in this situation because they probably won't tap out. Which means, what do? We take 6 next turn? It's pretty bad. And this doesn't counter that. Okay, take 6 next turn, then 3, then 3. I guess we still have time. Will I need Snare and Get Lost? I don't think I'll need Get Lost at all. But, might as well be ready. Gotta have your options. They could have it like Ethereal Armor or something for more buffs. Ooh, that would suck. Need another like Seam Rip to draw out. Draw out the Shard Mage's Rescue. Or a board wipe to clear it. Could Get Lost this, but then they just add the map tokens, and if they get the counters off the map tokens, which is likely to happen, then it's almost like they did nearly the same amount of damage. Oh, that's bad. Okay. So this is 8. So that still puts us on 2 more turns. Jesus. Okay. So that's 14, which puts us on 1 turn. If they just have the rescue, I guess I lose unless I top deck another removal. But we don't want them to play the rescue. They might just play it to go for lethal. All right, if I go for it now and they throw in a Shard Mage's Rescue, do I die? Because that's 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I would. All right. So we'll go to 3. Now we'll try it. Maybe I should have seen if I draw No More Lies. Ah, that would have been smart. All right, so there's the protection and draw. Easy. Never didn't have it. Now they just have to not have a backup creature. Maybe I shouldn't have even thrown the Get Lost if I had to top deck that anyway. All right. Man. I hate this deck so much. It makes me sick. That said, we can... All right, that's pretty good. We could have also used Glenalendra's Answer there and then had Day of Judgment into Spell Snare the next turn. But we need them to miss. But I guess we have an anchorage. They have their third armor. Jesus. All right. Well, instead of blocking with anchorage, I'm gonna go find a removal. Easy. Never didn't have it. Okay. Don't let them draw the rescue. Surely they won't draw a creature here. It's only like a third of their deck. They'll draw a land. Nice. Game. Maybe. Seems good. God, I got so lucky. Oh, it's so much better to be lucky than good. A rip that gets you a rip. What do you guys think? How do you handle that? I think I just make my 1/1. Four mana to counter a 1 mana, but here we are. Glenalendra's answer. It's a great answer for everything. What's their last card? Is it a land? It's holding priority. It's got to be the feather flight thingy-majig. Yeah, they're waiting until after damage to cast it to draw the card. I'll just snare it. Gotta trade the snare for something. See if they can sneak a 2-drop through my snare. Nope. Yeah, wraths are nice. We like those. Clock's ticking. Now we'll start putting maps on the anchorage since we have a wrath in hand. Does a good job sawing through a bunch of mana. Go, go, go. Not great. Doesn't counter their 1 mana creatures. Still at 1. 1 is not 0, guys. How about that? Nope. Game. Whew. Wow. Denied Mythic to the mono white pile. Alright, 2 wins. My overall rank with this deck is pretty high. Like, as far as like win-loss rate, you know, that thing that you put in thumbnails to get clicks. It was 100% at the time. Now it's, let's see, one version is 12-5, one version is 6-2, one version is 12-5, one version is 16-4. That's this one. We're cooking. I guess I keep and name blue. E. You don't need to hold up Spell Snare on turn 1 though. They still haven't found a way to play a 2-drop for 1 mana. Or to get 2 mana on turn 1. No Gemstone Caverns in the format. Yeah, a lot of the cool lands have been replaced by Multiversal Passage just to make sure we do things on time. Oh, look, it's Llanowar Elves. How about that? Wrong color mana. Cool, love to see it. Guess I'm gonna get Seam Ripped. Well, let's see, what's their 3 mana play? I've been good against green. Day of Judgment's a heck of a card, but you still need 2 white sources, and they might only play forests. So let's see if they play around a spell snare here, facing blue. Interesting. They're being really careful. They're just riddling. This is Cub. Alright, well, spell snare can help against Cub. That's not a great second turn. Okay. I guess I'll take this and counter their next play, and at least I have a target now. Ooh. So one thing I could do is I could kill their passage and then play a seam rip. And that would protect me from Ouroboros, but so does 3 Steps Ahead. This is a weird game, but I just want to cast 3 steps while I can. I'm kind of stuck with this card here. Yep. There's a day, which we should prepare for. So I think here I just let them explode and then Day of Judgment. Or I could take the elf now. I don't think that's the play. I think I let them explode and then Day of Judgment. I don't think they can beat me from here, which is weird to say, but there you go. I'll take a Hallowed Fountain, which does cost me 2 life, but the basics in the deck. All right, let's do that and this. All right, wide open. Play your cards. They might just slam a Riddler, which would be a pretty good play. But you know the thing with Riddler is you want to empty your hand first. There's a speaker. Yeah, go get Cub, I think. It's happening. Another blue source. At least we have Get Lost for Riddler, but it's not like that's a positive exchange. But if they play it now, they don't draw 2. So they might try to send more cards to the battlefield. Hopefully we can draw a counter spell for it. Okay. It's fine. Could be worse. Another Get Lost. What do you think? We take some punches or do we just get rid of this? I think we take 4 here. We're not in too much danger, and if they just pass content with this situation and afraid to play into our board, we just get lost on end step and they have to use their map tokens next turn. It's a 2-mana card. I guess we rip it. Save Snare for a Cub. Yeah, they're being careful. Okay, so we have a Get Lost here. They have no instance. Let's get one of these fields used because I just don't think they really matter. And they might run out of basics, but it's unlikely. But they are 3 colors, so who knows? I don't think they have good targets for Demolition Field. Like Earthbending kind of ramps them. Okay, they have no basics. They failed the basic test. You love to see that. There's our counter. Here's our seam rip. Keep the board empty. Use 3 steps to draw whatever their play is, unless it's spell snareable. Another land. Blue, green, 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 white, 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 white. Yeah, They've got a good mix. I don't think I can take them off a color and just make things awkward. Okay, they just think and pass. But let's try to take their green sources down because of rhythm. Greet death with sword in hand. What? I scooped that. Okay. How many crater hosts do you think are in their hand? 1 win to go. This might be the easiest time I've hit recording out in a Mythic in a while. I should stay sick. I have to switch my laundry. Laundry and Mythic, Mythic and laundry. I mean, look, if people are gonna play little critters, Team Rip and Spell Snare are good cards. And Wraths are good. Is this the environment for a blue-white control deck to thrive? I even took out the Star Cages. I don't know if that's right, but it works. So far, it's worked. Is this a Mythic hand? It doesn't have a 1-mana interactive piece. And it might not draw land. There we go. It's a bit of a disciplined mull, I would say there. I would never mull that hand most of the time. That's the truth. And do we get a control mirror? Nope. We get more Leyline Weaver. Do we let this Weaver sit? I think we try to No More Lies something. I mean, I do have Day, so maybe you let them explode? That's a little too fast. It's a little too fast, but maybe they'll play like 3 mana dorks now and then get Dayed. Ooh, hello. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And we put a bunch of lands on the bottom that we don't need. Awesome. Uh-oh, they got another one, guys. That's really good. Yeah, gotta answer that, right? What if I just rip this? Counter a thing, then Day of Judgment? Yeah, there is a risk here. I mean, I can take 4 from an Ouroboros. It's not the end of the world. Or I can just blow them both up. But then if they have another Ouroboros, that might be how I lose. Or we stock up into a Get Lost. That would be fine. That's tough. Because when am I going to play this? That's the danger. Like, it doesn't really get better for me in another turn, though. So I guess we just blow them up. I'm overthinking it because of Mythic. Just play with your gut. See? The Brilliant has fallen. Another one died to Wrath. I don't know what rank we enter in. It's really late in the season, so that would imply percentages. But my win rate this season is kind of crazy. Well, maybe not crazy. 62% for the season. But that's with trying a bunch of weird decks. Ever since I switched back to just a good blue-white deck, I'm 6-2 plus 12-5 plus 17-4. So this deck in particular, this build has an 81% win rate, and I think I've only swapped 1 or 2 cards. So let's see. 94%? Sure. Well, guys, another Mythic. If you want to see me play for reals, it's blue-white control, baby. What a good deck. Thank you for watching. You're cool.